I'll be right back. Looks like you're already going to be holding down the fort. I'll BRB.
Okay. All right, chat. Hold on. For some reason, my program isn't bringing up Jay's chat like it usually does. So I'm just going to bring up the chat here right now so I can see all you fellas. And I want to say, oh, maybe it is. Okay. So how you guys doing today? So as I mentioned before, I used to be a daycare teacher, and I was the only male daycare teacher. So in the mornings, sometimes I had to be there very early in the morning because, you know, kids would get picked up from the bus from the daycare center to go to elementary school. And, you know, boys will be boys, girls will be girls, all that jazz. And there was this one kid came in. I don't want to disclose any names, so I'll just call him 4-year-old fat fuck. Well, hold on. He actually turned 5, so he was a 5-year-old fat fuck. Okay. Now he does, you know, boy things, gets in trouble, you know, a little bit, which is more than fine. More than fine, gets in trouble, you know, to say stop, and usually stops, or maybe a quick timeout, you know, whatever. So he comes in. It's like 6 a.m. in the morning, right? And he just starts like causing trouble. I forget exactly what he was doing. I think he was hitting some kids or some shit like that. And I go to him, hey, you got to go to timeout. And he just looked at me and said, no. Like he did. And I went, and he didn't like say it like, no, I'm not going to do it. Like, screw you. He went, no. And I'm looking down at him because I had a reputation. You do not fuck with teacher nobody. Okay. Teacher nobody will make you pay in the most cruel and unusual ways. So I go, what did you say to me? And he goes, no. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to carry you. He goes, do it. And oh my God. It's like I had a whole hog over my shoulder walking this kid over like to his chair, right? And put him in the chair, immediately gets up. And I'm like, oh, you motherfucker. And he goes, no. So I'm like, okay, well, you know the deal. If you're not going to sit down, then I will sit down. You'll sit on my lap and we'll both be in timeout. And so that's ended up what happening. But he just kept terrorizing. But eventually he went to school, right? So he goes to school, you know, and I'm in the preschool room majority of the day. And okay, that wasn't cool, whoever that was. Anyway, so I hear from the other teachers that he's just being a tyrant all fucking day. This fat-year-old 5 fuck, right? And, you know, and nothing I can do because I'm in the preschool room, right? So I go to the preschool. So at the end of the day, we would go outside, you know, kids could, you know, run off some energy before their kids, before parents pick up their kids, right? So I'm outside and, you know, fat-year-old 5 fuck is doing, you know, fat-year-old 5 fuck thing. Fat-year-old 5, God damn it, 5-year-old fat fuck things, you know, hitting kids, getting in trouble. And I'm like, man, what the fuck is up with this kid? And I'm like, hey, you need to go sit at the picnic table for a timeout. And once again, looks at me and goes, no. So then I become diabolical and I look him straight in the face. I go, do you want me to push you on the swing? And he goes, yeah, I want you to push me on the swing. Now, because I was kind of one of the younger males there at the time, all the other teachers were kind of older ladies, so they couldn't do like underdogs and everything like that. So, so I was kind of popular with the kids for swings, right? I could push real high. So he gets on the swing, and some of you may not know this, but back in the day, playgrounds used to have sand, right? But nowadays, they have wood chips. So he gets on the swing, and I just stand right in front of him. I bend down, and I take his flip-flops off, and I walked away. And all of a sudden, this kid is just sitting in this chair going, just screaming their heads off. And here I am just sitting there for a minute, just watching, just waiting. And then I walk towards him and I go, Are you going to listen to teacher nobody? Goes, yeah, I'm going to listen to teacher nobody. I'll teach the teacher. Are you going to go sit down to pick a table, take your time? I'm going to sit down and pick a table, take time up. So anyway, that's a fun little story there. Oh God. Okay. Anything else going on in the chat right now? Let's see here. Let's see. Other than the douchebag who put an address in the chat earlier. Not cool. But anyway, how are you guys going? Do you guys have any questions for me while we wait for Jay? We don't know if it's a family thing right now with kids or if he's taking what do you call it? A caca on the porcelain. Frickin' people, man. Frickin' people. But anyway, okay.